I hereby declare my independence from corporate hegemony, pesticide biochemistry, and energy flowing from an oil drum. I would like to declare my independence from wars fought in my name by anonymous tanks, from banks manipulating numbers in a collective hallucination gone far beyond nations, trading in futures while billions starve in the present tense. I hereby declare my independence from media brainwash blasting via TV, newsprint, bus stop, wallpaper, web, billboard, radio, magazine, all designed to make me scared. Because the hottest product on the market these days is fear. Just ask anyone in the insurance industry, which thrives profitably on the fact that the total dollar value of our collective worry far outweighs the sum cost of all damages lost through the supposedly bad things that happen to some of us. No. I declare that notion of independence, that illusion of separateness, is what got us into this mess. The delusion that one man or one country could have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which are inalienable rights, or so they said, cast off all outside influence. And yet, that version of independence seems quite imaginary, as death, economic servitude, and general metaphysical crappiness still appear quite ordinary on this Independence Day. And these days, it seems the only thing I can find to lean on is honesty. Hi. I just don't have the energy to lie anymore. So on the other side of a whirling world, dressed in soft velour, red, white, and blue, like a sad gay clown parading about the town, I declare my interdependence. I depend on clothes. Sometimes I get cold. I depend on people taking me in each time I'm idealistic and only vaguely employed again. I depend on food, sex, loud music, and approximately 3.4 alcoholic drinks to distract me from our predicament. But I believe that you and I are each capable of total peace, enlightenment, no question, from within. I depend on fossil fuels to fire my roaming ways. It tears at my heart adding one more car's farts to this smog haze. Yet I do it still. But I believe that total, personal, and global carbon neutrality is an actual possibility if we organize and will it. And it's true. Each morning when I wake up, I swallow a tiny pill, a microscopic molecule that reminds my organs to go, so I reckon I'd be fucked if civilization crapped out tomorrow and took with it all mass-produced pharmaceuticals. But I believe the total, healing, natural, physical, and psycho-spiritual is ours if we have the courage and patience to face our shit. And I shan't pretend not to depend on invisible financial transactions telling me what fraction of the wealth of the patriarchy belongs to me. But I believe that if it all falls apart, there's still enough heart left in humanity that we could rediscover true self-reliance in each community. For independence is pure fiction as a personal mission, but maybe with just enough taste of catastrophe parching our lips in hot weather, we could redefine it together. And while we're at it, I depend on the military-industrial complex too. You see, I'm a Jew, and how many more of my people would have been skeletonized, slaughtered, if no one shot back? Yet I believe that His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhiji walk the only true way to resist. Open hand, not closed fist, because us and them is a game no one can win. And it's true, even my mind is not fully free, and moments still beholden to societally contrived images of beauty and ugliness when I catch myself judging a sister woman on the way her body is dressed. But I believe that each of us is truly equal, is truly beautiful, if we see the magnificent essence of love and consciousness that burns far hotter than form. I believe total love and acceptance could be the norm. I hereby declare that I am conditional, fragile, vulnerable, interconnected, protected by a global, capitalistic, physical, economic, agronomic, catatonic system. But I reckon you are too, so it seems we're stuck in the poo together. And I reckon the word independence is overrated. It's more a question of what or who we're willing to depend on. Not what we're willing to rage against and fight, but what we're willing to let go of, to sacrifice, to calmly reject. The great machine will not die from hand grenades tossed at it from alleyways. It will die of neglect when all of us turn the other way and take everyone with us. And I reckon it's up to we to reinvent our vocabulary, for language is not the end, but it's a portal that shapes how we see and therefore do and be. And therefore, I'd like to know if I can be in dependence on you, and if you're willing to depend on me.